back to my channel. My name is Jenny.geska. I am with Home and Away Blog. I vlog and blog about all things travel and home to try to help you make your life a little bit easier. If you are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a video basically going over a lot of the things that I'm going to be bringing to Disney World next week when I travel there with my daughter. Again, these are things that work really well for me. There's some tried and true items, and I'll explain to you why. These are also items that I find that people don't often always think about. So hopefully you will take something away from this video. And without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and if you'd like to follow our journey, which I will be blogging and vlogging about, please feel free to head over to my Instagram page at jenny.geska official, as well as my TikTok page. You can go to jenny.geska or Home and Away Blog. I have two pages over on TikTok, and I'll be posting there, posting a lot of stories and stuff like that, so that way you can kind of follow our journey as we are spending our few days at Disney. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about today, and again, I will link as many of these products as I can. This one I will put on Amazon. I'm going to tell you why you want to get it on Amazon prior to going to the park. So these fuel rods, you've probably seen them before. You've probably seen them in the airport and at random places. For those of you who don't know what they are, and they come with this little kit with all of the little charging accessories right there. You can recharge them, but what you can also do if you come across a fuel rod station is actually exchange one for another, which I love so much. They happen to have fuel rod stations at Disney World. So if we are going about the day and we have run these batteries dry charging our phones or charging our magic bands, then we are going to be able to exchange these out for a new one. Now, you can get these at Disney World. You can purchase them right there for $30. But if you go on Amazon and you get them ahead of time, you can actually get two of them for a little over $30. So that is a much better option. And again, I'll link these in my Amazon shop. Okay, so it's Florida, right? We know it's going to rain. We are going in June. Of course it's going to rain. I got these waterproof phone covers. They do kind of click together and seal at the top. And the reason I love these is because you can still operate your phone while they're in this case. So in chance of rain, we don't have to worry about where our phone is or where to put it to make sure it's not getting wet and whatnot. We can still have them out and accessible if we need them. So one of these I ordered from Amazon, I think this one. And then the other one I found at the Dollar Tree, guys. So go ahead, check your local Dollar Tree. You can get these for really inexpensive and they might just save your phone. I have talked about these before, and these are in my Amazon shop. These are just little teeny tiny umbrellas. So they're completely compact. They fold up like this. And this is about the same size as a sunglasses case. So it's really easy if you know you're gonna have an extra rainy day and you're gonna wanna bring an umbrella. This is a really, really easy way to do it without taking up too much space. I love these because you can basically take them in and out of the case, and that will keep the umbrella from getting everything else in your park bag wet. Okay, this next item is from Temu. I will go ahead and link my Temu code as well. You guys know I've talked about Temu before. I found some really great inexpensive finds on Temu. These were just a couple dollars each. These are portable rechargeable fans. So in my last video, I talked about my plans for Disney World, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna bring my neck fan or these ones. I think I'm just gonna stick with these. So again, from Temu, just a couple dollars. They have 3 settings. It's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good little fan. I think this will take the edge off when we're in the peak part of the day that's really hot. If it's not raining, we don't have a lot of shade. It just helps to have it. And again, it takes up little to no space in your park bag. This is a teeny tiny little first aid kit. And I bring this with my Body Glide stick. If one of us feels a blister coming on, we can try to combat that ahead of time by putting on some of that Body Glide stick. I get mine at CVS. You can also order that on Amazon as well. And it just creates a little bit of a barrier. So if there's any area that you feel that's rubbing, whether your thighs are chafing or whether your feet are rubbing against your sneakers or your arms are uncomfortable or something like that, you can use that Body Glide to help maybe prevent some blisters or some rashes. But I also highly recommend that you put together a little first aid kit. This just has a lot of Band-Aids and some alcohol prep pads. And again, it's teeny tiny. It takes up no space at all. And having a blister without a Band-Aid can really put a damper on your day. Yes, you can buy them at the park. Yes, they're gonna be more expensive. So grab some ahead of time and be prepared. Sunscreen is a pretty obvious one, but still some people seem to forget. I'm also really picky about my sunscreens. I only like to use mineral sunscreens. I don't like to use a lot of chemical sunscreens. So I have quite a few little mineral sunscreen packets in here, as well as a color science one for the face. And again, just a little tiny container so that anytime we need to reapply, it's easy to do so and we have it right on hand. Now, there's gonna be a little bit of overlap here, but again, I'm focusing this video mainly on my park bag items. So there may be some things that I pack in general when I'm traveling, but I still wanted to show them to you. The next thing is also a Temu find. This was just a couple dollars. It came with a pack of 4. This was a really great find. So it is a silicone portable straw that you can kind of fold up and put back into the travel container. The reason I bring these is because Disney, Universal, a lot of theme parks these days, they're giving you paper straws, which I really appreciate. It's so much better than using plastic straws, but they just don't hold up. So I just have them skip the straw in general if I'm getting a beverage, and I'm just gonna use my own. Okay, speaking of beverages, I did talk about this in my last video. This is the Nafico collapsible water bottle. I love these so much because they're so durable. As you go throughout the day and you're drinking your beverage, you can just collapse them down so they make a much smaller water bottle. They do come with a little carabiner on the side so you can clip them to your park bag if you don't want to put it inside your park bag. They're leak proof, they're easy to wash, and I just love them so much. Speaking of that, another Amazon find that I like to use in the parks were these shoulder straps, and they actually come with a cup holder. So they kind of look a little bit like that. So if you have a water bottle, or say you're doing a resort cup, or if you're at Universal and you do the freestyle cup, they fit in here. You can just place whatever you're using in there. You can have it across your shoulder. You can clip it to your park bag. You don't have to use a shoulder strap. You can use it as a crossbody, however you need to make sure that you are hands-free. Sometimes I will just use the shoulder strap with my Nafico water bottle as an alternative as well, but I have just found these so incredibly helpful because being hands-free in the park for me is so important, especially when you're working Disney Genie Plus or something like that. Okay, one more thing that I'm gonna show you guys that I do that has absolutely been a lifesaver. Again, it's Florida. You know it's gonna rain. A lot of people will buy a poncho ahead of time. Poncho is life in the rain. But the thing that some people don't know about that I have found incredibly helpful are actually these silicone shoe covers that I found on Amazon. When you put them on, they kind of stretch out and cover your shoe. I have actually rode a couple of the Rapids rides in these just to see if they kept my sneakers nice and dry, and they totally succeeded. So I will tell you right now that these were amazing. They come in different sizes. Here, I'll show you guys the packaging. So they do come in different sizes. You can get small, medium, and large. Even though I have small feet, I have like a size 6. I typically will do the medium because I feel it's a little easier to get on and off very easily. And what I do is I go ahead and I pack these in the bag with a poncho. And that sits, again, takes up no space at all, sits right in my park bag for the day. Okay, now of course I couldn't show you what's going in my park bag without showing you what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be doing a fun craft with this later. So I found this jumbo waist bag on Temu for, I think it was $5, and I'm going to be doing a fun craft to kind of decorate it later, and I'll show you guys that. But let me go ahead and show you. It's huge, but the reason why I got this one versus using my Loungefly bag is because at Disney, they don't have as many locker system type of rides. They only have Tron uses a locker. So a lot of the rides, you're either gonna just flip around to the front, or maybe just put it on your lap or down by your legs or in a little pocket or something like that. So I just find that this might be a little bit easier for me to have throughout the day. I can wear it a couple different ways if I'm getting hot and sweaty. And it is definitely going to hold all the things that I need. I am going to do a craft later this week, and I am going to be making some different colored Mickey patches that I can wear throughout the days, and I'm going to show you how I attach them to the pins so that I can change them to go with my different outfits. That's really it for now, guys. Again, there's common sense thing, kind of like sanitizer, wet wipes, stuff like that. But there's also some things that I have found that have just helped me get through the day and not be affected by weather, heat, stuff like that, and I wanted to go ahead and share those with you. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I will be doing another one this week. This one will be more of a pack with me, and then again, I will be blogging. I hope you can follow our journey. We have some really fun things lined up. We're gonna be reviewing different restaurants. We even got after hours tickets for Hollywood Studios, which I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to review that experience for you guys as well. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, happy travels and stay safe.